It's going to go across the barricade. If you see the wrestlers coming towards you, please steer clear because this shit is going to get violent. Making his way to the ring right now, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Puppet Cherry Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a cold-hearted player, DeManto!
We welcome you to Combat Zone Wrestling, and we welcome you to our annual invitation for mutilation. The Tournament of Death is upon us. Jerry Strauss, half-breed behind the mics, and half-breed. We're about to see something else.
Jerry, you're about to get your baptism of blood. Welcome to CZW, brother. Things are about to get worse. Your life is going to take a change that you're never going to forget for the rest of your life. And we'll get to Mr. DeManto in a fucking minute, because I got some things to say about that dude.
First round match in the Tournament of Death, and this one is going to be a doozy. Grudge match. These two have a score to settle, and there are no holds barred here.
I'll tell you, for those of you who haven't been paying attention, you know, Danny DeManto, formerly a friend of Pinkie Sanchez, Danny DeManto attacking Pinkie Sanchez several shows ago when he won the right to choose Best of the Best or Tournament of the Best. And this is going to be, Danny DeManto, of course, he was going to go for a clothesline right away, Jerry, but I was going to say, Danny DeManto was here last year at Tournament of Death, making his debut in CZW. Pinkie's first ultra-violent contest here in CZW, Jerry.
And DeManto, certainly with the size and power advantage, these two definitely going to tear into one another. And it was Danny who started this whole thing and instigated this issue between the two. What better way to settle it than here in the Tournament of Death?
That's right, and I'll tell you what, before we really get into giving our opinions on Mr. DeManto, Pinkie Sanchez, or anything like that, the one thing we need to remember, Jerry, is that any man or woman who has entered in this tournament today, they didn't get a buy into this tournament. They didn't walk into it. It wasn't a favor. Every single one of them, like them or not, earned and had to fight to get their way here and get this spot in TOD.
That's right, and these two earning it right now. Things are getting very violent already.
And of course, the reason we were telling the story there, Jerry, is of course some of these fans are making it very hard for us to see from our crow's nest here up in the Sky Dome. Apparently, Pinkie and Danny are out on the ground already beating the hell out of one another.
Well, you hit it right on the head. Sanchez, first time here in TOD. This is a whole new world for him, but he says he's ready. He says he's ready to make his mark and man up.
That was amazing, Danny!
Jerry, they're already fighting their way through the crowd here at Tournament of Death 7. DeManto is in control of Pinkie Sanchez right now. He's got him wrapped up by the head. And he's heading our way, Jerry. He's heading our way.
Already?
Now, once again, right there you see DeManto disrespecting the CZW faithful here.
Hell, he loves to run his mouth.
He unloads with a really hard chop on Pinkie Sanchez, Jerry.
You can't even stand up.
And now the ultimate form of disrespect, smacks him, bitch slaps him right across the face and rolls him back into the ring.
Tables, ladders, and light tubes. This is the stipulation for this match. Each match in the first round will have a unique stipulation, but the end result's going to be the same, I think.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Pain, blood, ultra violence at its best, Jerry. This is the event that put CZW on the map, that defined this company, that defined the term ultraviolence, a place where the legends of ultraviolence have been born and cemented.
12 of the most violent, sickest individuals on this planet.
I was going to say, last year, Mr. DeManto got a little bit of a taste.
Oh! Talk about a taste. I think DeManto just got a taste of Sanchez's boot. And watch for the thumbtack bat. Oh!
I think one of them just hit me, Jerry. One of those thumbtacks hit me over here. Another shot with that thumbtack bat from Pinkie Sanchez. And DeManto is reeling from pain and the impact.
Sanchez, not the biggest dog in the fight, but he is showing the biggest fight right now.
And not only that, it's obvious he's got the CZW faithful behind him here, Jerry, this afternoon.
Sanchez feeling the adrenaline of laying waste to the head of DeManto.
I was going to say, Jerry, last year DeManto got a taste of what it feels like to go back first into those light tiers. For Pinkie, he hasn't felt that quite yet. But it was because of that last year that these CZW fans had decided to give a modicum of respect to Danny DeManto. And after all that little bit of respect that went straight to his fat head, the guy's an egotist, he's a moron, and I hope Pinkie Sanchez kicks his ass right here in this tournament.
What plans does Sanchez have with those fluorescent pink light tubes? Leave it to Pinkie to find those. Where do you even buy those things?
I think that some of our CZW fans here were kind enough to give Pinkie a weapon to his personal style taste, maybe prepare that at home and bring it.
DeManto is busted wide open, and Sanchez is loving it. Sent to the opposite side, reversal by DeManto. Oh, and a hard clothesline from the left side.
But Pinkie's right back up, Jerry.
Oh, he is fired up. He's got something to prove here today.
You heard the saying, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, Jerry.
Oh! And I think I heard the jaw of Pinkie Sanchez dislocating before our very eyes.
I hope Pinkie's got a dental plan, Jerry. As far as those pink light tubes, I was going to tell you, one thing you'll get used to around here is how helpful all the CZW fans are. They're always bringing gifts for the guys to use.
It's the most interactive event in CZW's calendar year. And, oh boy, he's going to go for it again. The back of Sanchez clearly lacerated.
What's DeManto going for now? I think I see a bowling ball rolling around in there, Jerry.
Oh my goodness.
And now also, Pinkie better watch it. Over in that corner.
Short elbow to the jaw again. Targeting the head, the jaw, and what's he got in store? He's got his own light tubes.
Now he's laying those light tubes right out on Pinkie, who's still reeling. And he's got the bowling ball.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
He's pulling a page out of Man Pondo's book with this move. Oh! Jesus fucking Christ, the bowling ball bounced, flew right out of the ring into the CZW fans.
DeManto, maybe not much of a bowler.
You buy yourself a front row seat around here, you might be buying yourself a ticket to the hospital, man. That's for those people that were trying to steal someone's front row ticket. They should have thought twice about it.
And we know that ambulances are on hand. Local medical facilities are also on watch, because it's almost an inevitability that some, if not all, these participants will be going there later on today. And what's this?
He was going for a sidewalk slam. It's something else. He's got him hooked behind his... Oh! And that's an SOS, a Samoan drop, I believe, right onto those light tubes. And that shizzle hurts, Jerry. Take it from me.
Legalized brutality. And it's only the first match of the first round.
This is just the beginning, Jerry, and look at all the glass already in that ring.
DeManto started this war in the...
Now the fans here at TOD I'm sorry, Jerry.
He started this war in the new Alhambra Arena, and he's looking to finish it here in Delaware.
I'll tell you what, Pinkie is bleeding from his back. Glass embedded in his back. And now DeManto's taking him out. Pinkie's trying to fight back, Jerry. The fans who are getting behind Pinkie Sanchez, they know that Pinkie takes one hell of a beating, but the heart in this kid, man, you can't measure it.
Yeah, but is that going to be enough? He's fighting free. He's trying to find an escape.
You know what? Pinkie says, you want to give me some, I'm going to give you some right back, DeManto.
Yeah, but who's got more left at this point? Who can hit harder? DeManto with that obvious power advantage. And my God, it's only the first round. Can either of these men...
a superplex from this top turnbuckle. Oh, it is. It's a big superplex right into that glass in the middle of the ring, Jerry.
Into the glass. He may have caught a bit of the ladder as well. That was just an altogether bad landing for Sanchez.
DeManto's going for a pinfall here. Oh, and he can only get a 2 count. Pinkie kicks out.
Sanchez is a survivor. This kid, so much heart.
And you know, I dare say another thing that we just saw for the first time when DeManto back jumped Pinkie Sanchez at the CCW arena, excuse me, folks, Viking Hall, New Alhambra Arena, the bingo hall. You know what I'm talking about, our home base. Pinkie, for the first time, seemed to show his temper, Jerry. And I think that that's one weapon. Oh, Jesus Christ! That is a steel chair shot.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Where is Sanchez getting this from?
What was I just starting to say, Jerry?
Absolutely.
And another one. I was starting to say, I think that, the boss, Zandig, said that he was going to take Pinkie aside and give him a few pointers, and I think that we're seeing the influence of John Zandig on Pinkie Sanchez right now in this match.
He's manning up, but he may be knocked out.
Once again, DeManto only gets a 2 count.
Oh, this kid is manning up. You know, we've seen him dance, we've seen him have fun, but like you said, totally different side of him.
He is bound and determined to earn everything he gets here in CZW, Jerry. He has never given up. 110% doesn't even describe the efforts of Pinkie Sanchez here in CZW as of late.
DeManto, so cocky.
Oh, Jesus. You've got to hand it to Pinkie. DeManto's the bigger man, but he's going hit for hit with him, Jerry.
He just won't take a step back. He won't back down from DeManto. He is ready to fight no matter what the consequences, and I think he may be paying for it.
Come on, Pinkie. Come on. Get pissed off, brother.
He's digging down on the move.
Oh, and there's that shining hiney right off the ropes. Oh, but he can only get a 2 count. I think he's going to have to put DeManto through considerably more than that.
Both guys digging down deep. They've got something to prove in this tournament, something to prove to each other.
You're chuckling over here at that shining hiney, aren't you, Jerry?
Holy shit! Ain't no chuckling now!
Pinkie Sanchez just launched backwards, head first through those pink light tubes. That's got to be it for Pinkie, Jerry. I don't know how much more anyone could take. Somehow he has the wherewithal to kick out.
He's not going down.
What does this kid eat for breakfast, man? I want some of that.
Sanchez has been put through hell and back already in this match, and he is still fighting. And now they're calling for the heavy hardware. The furniture is sliding into the ring as we speak.
You notice DeManto's so lazy, he needs to have security set the table up for him. Did you notice that? I think that if he would have stayed a little bit more aggressive early in the match, he had Sanchez at an obvious disadvantage. He didn't stay on him, cuffing up, Jerry. He didn't stay on. He could have put him away. And I think it's going to come back to bite him in the ass.
I think DeManto maybe felt like this was a foregone conclusion, that he had Pinkie's number in a situation like this, but it is not to be thus far. What's he calling for now?
You know, as you said, what's he going to do, Jerry?
Is the big man going to get some air?
Oh, DeManto over the top rope onto Pinkie Sanchez through, I believe, a steel chair on the other side of the ring.
No sidestepping for Sanchez. He took the brunt of that blow.
Done!
I was just about to say that, you know, these guys came up together, Jerry. Danny DeManto, when he was in a more favorable light and favorable mood, of course, introduced Pinkie Sanchez to the CZW locker room. And now he's taking credit for everything that Pinkie's done since he's been in CZW. Those are plastic forks! And I do not believe that is intended purpose for those plastic utensils, Jerry.
I don't think so. I never saw that in my high school cafeteria. I think I may have seen DeManto a time or two, but...
Although I wouldn't want to see one of those lunch ladies with that bat with the forks in her hand and I'm trying to kipe an extra cheeseburger on Thursday. DeManto is setting up a table in the ring now, Jerry.
That is a big, hard, thick table
You know, these competitors, as I was saying earlier, every one of them had to fight. You got to think of the hundreds and hundreds of wrestlers in this business that would like to have a spot in CZW Tournament of Death. Okay? So not one of them is going to give up easy, but you know one thing you got to say for Pinkie Sanchez, he's got to think about, you can always come back and fight another day, Jerry. It's not worth it to become crippled, to end your career here.
Do-or-die situation.
Pinkie was playing pink possum with it.
Pinkie taking DeManto down in a bad way.
And I'll tell you what, DeManto's about to get a shattered pink glass fucking enema if he's not careful with his fat ass up on that rope. Agility and balance not being his stronger point, Jerry.
Pinkie with those light tubes.
Oh, that's right, the short tubes too, Jerry, the short tubes. Anybody that's been hit will tell you, those short ones, they sting worse, man. I'm telling you, they hurt way worse.
What's he doing?
Is he hitting across the throat and chest area of Danny DeManto, and now he's going to go up top himself.
Oh no, you gotta be kidding.
You know what's coming next, Jerry, you know it. Pinkie is amping up this crowd. Oh! And that ass buster right onto those glass light tubes. The tubes didn't break. It still didn't feel good for DeManto, Jerry. Now Pinkie's stretching him. He's going to go for it again. He's not going to be happy till he embeds some of that glass in DeManto's fucking chest.
He's got that look in his eye. And again, all that impact absorbed in the throat, the chest of DeManto.
You know what I think? I think some of these CZW fans brought some gimmick tubes, man, from that wrestling movie. I think they're made out of some kind of resilient material, because how could they not break? I mean, they're glass, right? I'll tell you one thing, you don't have to worry about the ones in the chest. You better watch those pink ones in the corner, Jerry.
Holy crap. Now those tubes are secured but good.
And this crowd is way behind Pinkie Sanchez, Jerry.
Sanchez, will the third time be a charm?
Kill him, man. Oh! The table broke. And Pinkie got him. Pinkie got DeManto. DeManto's out of here. I'll tell you about the heart of Pinkie Sanchez, Jerry.
Against all odds. Against all the critics and everyone who didn't give him a chance in hell of advancing, Pinkie Sanchez defeats Danny DeManto. He moves on to the second round.
And who knows after that what he's going to have to face in that second round, Jerry.
We're going to roll on here with the Tournament of Death. Stick around. We got the second match coming right up.
Just tread my foot. Make sure ain't no glass in there. I'll be alright. I don't care if you gotta fucking cut it off. Let me tell you something, Danny DeManto. You came in here in CZW. You had a great showing at Tournament of Death. You proved the fact that you can step your game up even more this year. The only problem was Danny DeManto. I think you would have probably been victorious this year. But, like I say, I got the skills that pay the bills. And me advancing to the second round, oh yeah, I think I could buy a condo, brother. With the star power I'm holding right now. The ultraviolet superstar, baby, Pinkie Sanchez. But just for tonight, I don't know if I want to lose my fingers anytime soon. I thought to myself, never done a death match in my life. But you know what? It's easy fucking W. In times like this, you gotta step it up, right? Come on, brother. Look alive, brother. You alright? Anyway, I'm a little excited right now. See, words can't express how I'm feeling right now. Looks good? No glass, no nothing?
No glass, no nothing.
You know what? CZW fans, this one was for you. Next round, I'm doing it for my mama. Now get out of here.